Chapter 15. Yellowrock Rose. It was so great to have the apartment back to ourselves. It felt huge, it felt peaceful. Whoever thought life with my family could ever feel peaceful? No more wait to use the bathroom, no more hot dogs and rolls lined up on the living room floor. With the Howies staying in the Chen's apartment, I'd hardly ever have to see them. Not only that, but the natural beauties aren't going to my school. They're taking dance classes and voice classes and drama classes all day. Every day. Yes, I thought. I have my life back. Dad proposed we celebrate our own small family by having dinner at Isolo, our favorite neighborhood restaurant. As soon as we walked in, I noticed Courtney, this girl from my humanities class. She was with her family. "Hi, Peter," she said. "Oh, hi, Courtney." "Where are the Heavenlies?" she asked. "I hope they're coming back to school soon. They are so cool." "They're not coming back to school." "That is so disappointing." I shrugged. "Tell them Courtney from Humanities said hi." "I'll do that." As I walked away, I heard Courtney telling her parents that that's Peter Hatcher. He's related to the Heavenly Hatchers. He is so lucky. As soon as I sat down at our table, Fudge asked, "Is that your girlfriend, Pete?" "No, that's not my girlfriend," I told him. "I don't have a girlfriend, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you about her." "Don't worry, Pete. Someday you'll find one." "I'm not worried, because you're not that ugly." "Would somebody turn him off?" I said to my parents. "That's enough, Fudge," Mom said. Tootsie banged on the table with a spoon. "Enough, Foo." Then she threw the spoon. It just missed the waiter, who was bringing us a basket of bread. Fudge helped himself to a piece, pushed out the middle, and stuffed it into his mouth. Mom handed his crust to Tootsie. "Guess who came to mixed group today?" Fudge asked, his mouth so full he could hardly talk. "Rumpelstiltskin," I said. Fudge laughed. "Don't laugh with food in your mouth," I told him. "Why not?" Mom and I answered at the same time. I said, "Because it's disgusting," Mom said. "Because you could choke." "It was the stranger danger policeman," Fudge said after he chewed and swallowed. "He showed us a video, then we all got secret code names. Only our family can know our secret code name. Want to hear mine?" He motioned for us to come close. I have to whisper so no one else can hear. We leaned in. "It's Egdoff Muriel," Fudge told us. "Isn't that a good code name?" "Egdoff," I said. "What kind of name is that?" "Shush," Fudge said. Then he whispered again. "It's Fudge spelled backwards." "Oh yeah, Fudge spelled backwards. Very clever." "What about Muriel part?" Mom asked. "That's how you get your code name," Fudge explained. "You spell your first name backwards and use your grandma's first name for your last name." "Suppose you have more than one grandma?" I asked. "Peter," Dad said, "let's not make this more complicated than it already is." "Yeah, okay," I said, "but I don't get the point of the secret code name." "It's in case someone tries to steal me, Pete." "Steal you?" I asked. "Who'd want to steal him?" "Yeah, Pete, like some stranger comes up and says, 'Your mom's in the hospital and I'm supposed to take you to see her.'" Mom said, "I never want you to go anywhere with a stranger, no matter what." "I know," Fudge said. "I don't talk to strangers, I don't get into cars with strangers, and I don't help strangers find their puppies, so there." "That's exactly right," Mom told him. She took a long drink of water. "But just in case," Fudge said, "it's good to have a code name. So if a stranger does come up to me and say, 'Please help me find my puppy,' I can say, 'What's my code name?' And if he doesn't know it, I don't go with him." That got Mom really upset. "Fudge, listen carefully," she said. "It doesn't matter what a stranger said. It doesn't matter if the stranger is a man or a woman or a teenager. If a stranger tries to talk to you, you shout, 'I don't talk to strangers.' Then you run as fast as you can until you find someone you can trust. A policeman or a teacher or a dog?" Fudge asked. "Woof, woof," Tootsie said. "Not a dog," Mom told him. "How could a dog help you?" "That was a joke, Mom," Fudge said. Mom turned to Dad. "I think I'd better have a talk with William and find out what this is all about." "It's about stranger danger, Mom," Fudge said. "I already told you that." A few days before Halloween, the elevator in our building was converted to self-service. We've known for months it was going to happen. On the inside, the elevator still looks the same with a mirrored wall and an upholstered bench. But now, instead of Henry running it, all you have to do is push a button to get the floor you want. Henry says he's looking forward to his new job as super of our building. The best thing about the new elevator is the tiny video camera. It's supposed to be for security or stranger danger, as Fudge says. This way, nobody can get into our elevator without Henry knowing about it. You can watch what's happening on a monitor in our lobby. Anyone who's interested can watch too. At first, everyone in the building stopped to have a look. There's Mrs. Tubman putting on her lipstick. Isn't that Mrs. Perez tying his running shoes? Oh, the O'Reillys are kissing. Hey, Gina Golden is adjusting her underwear. It was like candid camera. Soon everyone wised up to the fact that they could be seen on the monitor. After that, the Rileys held hands but didn't kiss, and most people stopped checking themselves out in the mirror. Except Fudge. The minute he realized that he could be seen on video, he started jumping up and down, waving his arms, and making stupid faces, usually with his tongue hanging out. Henry called a meeting just for the kids in the building, especially since Halloween is coming. The trick-or-treat sign-up sheet is already posted in the elevator. That's one great thing about living in a high-rise in New York. You never have to leave your building to go trick-or-treating. Not that I'll be trick-or-treating anymore. No, my trick-or-treat days are over. Makes me feel funny to think I'm too old for trick-or-treating. Reminds me of how I felt when I had my first double-digit birthday, 10. I kept saying to myself, I'll be in double digits for the rest of my life, unless I live to be over 100. Yeah, that'd be cool, to get into triple-digit birthdays. Olivia Osterman might make it. If she does, and I ever get another dog, I'll make him George or Rufus in her honor. At the kids' meeting, Henry reminded us of the video cam and is for our security, not our entertainment, and he looked directly at Fudge. He demonstrated how to use the door open and door close buttons. He asked us to close our eyes and feel the numbers and symbols on the buttons. They were all in Braille, so people who are blind like Mr. Willard can use the elevator on his own. Henry said anyone who pushes buttons just for fun will lose elevator privileges. He showed us how we could talk to him and he could talk to us in case there's an incident. What's an incident? Fudge asked. Anything that's not supposed to happen in the elevator, Henry said. What's not supposed to happen? Let me put it this way, Fudge. The only thing that's supposed to happen is you push the button for the floor you want, the elevator takes you there, and you get out. Same as when I was running the elevator for you. Then he tested all the kids under 12. If you passed Henry's test, you were allowed to use the elevator on your own. If you did it too bad, you'd have to take it again. Fudge passed on his first try. Does Minnie have a code name? Fudge asked Eurodora. We were in the elevator on Saturday morning. Eurodora was on her way to the park with Fudge and Minnie. I was meeting Jimmy at the subway station. He was coming up to spend the day with me. What kind of code name? Eurodora asked Fudge. You know, Fudge said, a code name, so nobody can steal him. Steal him? Eurodora asked. Yes. Farley knows he's not supposed to talk to strangers, Eurodora said. Only Eurodora and Holly still call Minnie Farley. Yeah, but does he know if a stranger asks him to help him find a puppy, he should run the other way, yell as loud as he can, and tell a good grown-up? Eurodora grabbed Minnie's hand. Right now I don't let him out of my sight when we're on the street. She was quiet for a minute, then she asked Fudge if he had a code name. Fudge nodded. A secret code name that only the family knows. You want to hear it? Well, yes, I guess I'm family. I should know. It's Edgoff Muriel, Fudge whispered. What an unusual name, Eurodora said. Isn't that an unusual name, Farley? Edgoff, Minnie said. Shush, Fudge warned him. Never say it out loud. Edgoff, Minnie whispered. That's better, Fudge said. In case you want to know what it means, it's Fudge spelled backwards. Eurodora was quiet for a minute, then she said, Yellrath. What? Fudge asked. Yellrath, Eurodora repeated. That's Farley spelled backwards. Now he needs a last name. Do you have a mother? He asked Eurodora. I did, but she died a few years ago. Her name was Rose. You get that, Minnie? Fudge said. Your code name is Yellrath Rose, but it's a secret, so don't tell anyone. I think Minnie's too young to get it, I told Fudge. You're never too young for a code name, Pete, and never too old either. You better start working on yours, if you're going to take the subway by yourself. Thanks for the advice, Fudge. Better safe than sorry, that's what Grandma always says. Now that I admit it to Fudge, but all his talk about code names got me thinking maybe I should have one too. Let's see. I spelled my name backwards in my name. Retep. Then I threw in my middle name spelled backwards just to make it more interesting. Nurroff. Then I added Grandma's name, Mariel. That made me Retep Nurra Mariel. Good name, but who should I tell? Not Fudge. He'd broadcast it to the world. Jimmy? I don't think so. He might laugh. I still couldn't figure out how having a code name would help if I met up with trouble on the subway or any place else.